Greetings, folks, from New Mexico. Seen a bunch of everyone else's videos, so finally breaking down to record one of my own. A little bit about myself. I started playing D&D back in 1980. My dad was over in the Army. We were stationed in Germany, and when he wasn't out for months at a time, we'd come home and me and my sister would play Dungeons and Dragons with him back with the basic box of it. And then shortly, a few years back, or a few years after that, I started up with 2nd edition. Actually, quite a few years after that, back in the States. That's where the bulk of my experience is from. There for a while when I was really heavily into it. I was DMing almost every night of the week. I had 4 or 5 different groups in several different towns that I'd go DM for. I even DM'd at a couple conventions back in the day. I dabbled very briefly with 3.0. 3.5, I dabbled with that for about 6 months back when I lived in Las Vegas for a little while. I've been using the 4th edition rule set off and on for the last 2.5 years. It's been pretty difficult where I live to find any players. I live out in a pretty remote area of New Mexico. Last year I started using Fantasy Grounds to try and get in touch with some of my old buddies and also to bring in some newer players, and it's worked fairly well. Currently, I'm actually looking at Pathfinder. Pathfinder actually looks a lot like how my 2nd edition rules and some of the homebrew stuff I used to have. So I'm going to actually take a look at that. I'm pretty certain I'm probably actually going to switch to Pathfinder at some point. Let's see here. I just started using some Hearst Arts molds a little over a week ago. I'm going to try and cast some of my own dungeon terrain and paint that up. It looks pretty cool. A nice, interesting hobby to do on the side while I'm not putting together modules for Fantasy Grounds to get that going again. Anyhow, I guess that's about it. Howdy everybody, and hopefully see you soon.